But it's a free kick situation, and Don Bortey is an expert at those. He has created a lot of things, and Bernard Don Bortey is making himself ready for an entrance onto the pitch. Corner kick coming in, and Sulaima punches the ball away. Obedansa kicks the ball off target. I think the ball might have rolled up. Meanwhile, Bernard Don Bortey is getting ready to come on. Sulaima. And KOTOKO now back under attack. Tetanote and Don Bortey can't wait to come on. Warming up quite well. Good ball in. Well, KOTOKO still keeping possession. Bafojan has had little change out of the central defensive pair today. Only time will tell whether that was a worthwhile investment by KOTOKO to bring him back. Look at that. And Bernard Don Bortey, well, that is the confirmation of the yellow card. And a banger coming off. Is either one Bernard Don Bortey is going to replace? We'll have to wait and see. No, evidently not. There's actually Tuakamix who makes his way off. He's not had a bad game. Should have scored a second goal for Hearts of Oak. Bernard Don Bortey is back on. He is a fan's favorite with Hearts of Oak. There's been on a record number of trials outside the country. Last we checked, it was about 42.
Really, Chris?
Yes.
I think he loves flying, that boy.
But I think he's decided he's had enough of it, so he's staying at home. Meanwhile, some treatment going on there. Hearts playing 10 against 11. Gideon Barr. Frank Boateng. And Jordan Opoku, this is better. But Bafojan just could not time his run. And two substitutions may have been made, but perhaps it might be time for Parkwest Fabi to take one of his strike duo off.
Well, I suggested that in the first half, Chris. It's obvious. I think that was a great ball. Good service there from Opoku. But Jan didn't have the legs to sprint the 2 yards also into the 18-yard box to collect it.
And Hearts of Oak might probably have spotted, well, look at that. He loves KOTOKO. But Hearts of Oak might have spotted a weakness on the left side of KOTOKO's defense, because that is where Bernard Don Bortey is stationed. Karim Al-Hassan wins the free kick, but he's had a great game at the back for Hearts of Oak, the skipper.
Yeah, I think you're right there, Chris. Sport is going to apply all the pressure now to Gideon Barr and keep him that side, because Barr likes to come across the halfway line and provide crosses, and they're now going to limit that option.
And almost immediately was that a slight nudge by Gideon Barr, and Don Bortey went down. And Hearts of Oak win possession. And that's a lovely ball! He should score! How did a banger not get that goal is beyond me. Well, he's happy.
He looks happy. But he might be crying at the end of this match, Chris, and smudging his body paint. But it was a beautiful ball again. It's somewhat answer with that ball, but he's mistimed the run. So the ball has bounced right under him and he could do nothing about it.
That was supposed to have been a second goal for Hartlepool. And the more this game wears on, the more you feel that Hartlepool will probably take the 3 points.
Yeah, I think so, Chris. I think they're probably going to score as well because KOTOKO don't have an antidote to Accra Hearts of Oak at all. And the substitutions that have been made so far, forced or otherwise, have had very little impact.
Well, it's a free kick situation and Don Bortey is an expert at those. What is going to happen with this one? Salima waiting. That's a good, well. Solama was in no man's land, and that was Mahatma Otu. This is the second time he's gotten on the end of a free kick or a corner. It might not be third time lucky for KOTOKO. Jordan Opoku, Kabiru Moro, Michael Ofoswapia, and a bit of hanky-panky for Afum. He's got the skill. Goes past this man. Can he get a good cross in? Well, it was straight at the goalkeeper, but that was an excellent turn of skill.
But once again, Chris, from my observation, where was Gideon Barr? Once again, he's pulled the central defensive line out of position in the form of was it Isaac Owusu, and that's causing a lot of the problems. They must recover laterally, and they're not. But overall, Accra Hearts of Oak, the movement is much better on and off of the ball, and they're trying to ensure that the ball does as much travelling as possible. Whereas Kumasi Sandi KOTOKO are relying to a large extent on strength.
And strength has seen them go a goal down already. But for the moment, a throw deep in the own half. We're headed inside and Hartlepool. Well, Mahatma Otu was counting on his strike partner Tua Kamix to make the run behind him, but that didn't particularly help. Sulaima. Bafojan, can he get past this man? Still has the ball. Kofi. Tracked off. Oh dear. He was taken very wide, but did well to get the shot in. But it was not going to go in. Just whisked past the post.
And no one following up there. A similar